I'm leading a policy discussion on the CHIP ordinance, the City of Los Angeles ordinance that's focused on making sure that there's enough capacity for Los Angeles to build the nearly 500,000 units of housing that we need in the next 5 years to satisfy the demand of just the 4 million people who live here now. The discussion was at the Luskin School of Public Affairs at UCLA. The Lewis Center had 2 researchers present their findings, and the news is mixed, but really not good. The mixed and okay part is that CHIP is a small step in the right direction. The damning news is it's not nearly enough and will never be enough. The only way Los Angeles can build the 500,000 units of housing that we need in the next 5 years and get it done in any reasonable way is to upzone the 73% of the city that is zoned for single-family homes. Those today need to be upzoned to multifamily homes. California 34, some of the other information that came out of here is with the current CHIP, most of the capacity is in our district. And all of the bad things that means it'll continue to affect our district. Number one is the people who can least afford the burden of having new housing built on top of them because they'll lose their homes is our district. Number two is even where there is capacity, the feasibility is low because the type of an expense of apartment or building or structure that has to be built doesn't make it feasible for the rents that would ultimately be paid in those neighborhoods. So all the capacity is in places where there's no incentive to build. This is backwards. All of the incentive to build is in all the single family zoned areas that have no legal capacity. So we need to change this. It is up to us, the people, to put the pressure on our politicians. Los Angeles, California 34, we are 2/3 a city of renters, but it is the homeowners who go vote. It is the homeowners and make it so that we cannot do the things that we need to do. So renters, we need to stand up and we need to come out and force and put the pressure on all of our politicians, especially the 15 council members, to revisit housing and to revisit density. The other thing when they're revisiting density and moving to get rid of all single-family home zones in the city of Los Angeles and replace them with multifamily home zones is to make the permitting process easier. It is a burden, it is slow, it is time-consuming, and it basically ensures that we don't build housing. So those are the 2 things, LA, and it's just super clear. 1, upzone single-family home zones to multifamily home zones, and 2, make the permitting process easy, and we can get to build, and we can make Los Angeles the greatest city in the world. No fear, only love.